Good morning. Sometimes we hang ourselves. We just give the devil so much rope, he can hang us. And he's not omniscient. He doesn't know what we're thinking. He's been watching us long enough to pretty much figure out where we're going with things. But it doesn't mean he knows it all. And so why would we give him the advantage by telling him our business? When we vent our anger, or when somebody hurts your feeling, you pick up the phone and you just blast all the things you felt you couldn't tell that person, you tell somebody else. You know what we just told the devil all these things that he can use in the future in that relationship. Don't do it. What should we do? Paul said we should forgive with mutual forgiveness. But when somebody else knows nothing about it, and you've been robbed, there's a relationship went bad, you lost money, all these different things that can happen in life, and there's unforgiveness, then we give the devil an advantage, especially when we go around talking about it, and we let everybody know how hurt we are, instead of just forgiving them. Now, he said, so that no advantage would be taken us by Satan, in 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11, for we are not ignorant of his devices. In other words, we need to understand how he operates. There are certain articles of war, and we need to understand our enemy's tactics in such a way that we learn to keep our mouths shut. Don't tell your business to the devil. What do? You go to God. You go to him and you say, Lord, this person's really hurt me. This person has really offended me. Or God, my boss, my husband, my wife, boyfriend, girlfriend, friend, whatever it is. And say, God, I need the grace to forgive them and give them a blessing instead. And so give me the grace to do that. And God will do that for you. He will do that. And we don't take the other alternative, because you know what happens? The minute somebody does that, if we can't get back at them, we want to vent somehow, some way. We want to just let it out in some way. You remember what God told Cain when he was required to bring the offering, obviously, to kill an animal, to bring it there in Genesis. And what did he do? He brought the fruit of the ground, and God was mad. God said to him, he wasn't mad, but he said to him, actually Cain was the one mad because God refused his offering. And he said, you know what? He said, sin is at your door. It desires to devour you. He was giving him an opportunity to repent. You don't have to keep going down this road, Cain, of anger and resentment, because you know where it led to with Cain? He killed Abel. He finally vented everything he had on his brother and killed him. And God is saying, you've got an opportunity to take the top off the pressure cooker and let all of that steam come out by forgiving this offender, letting it go and not letting the devil get an advantage of us. Things pushed down are what destroy marriages. Things pushed down are what destroy relationships. Things pushed down that are never really solved. Well, if you can't solve it and it's your boss, you can't come to them and say, I don't like what you did. You've pretty much got to accept it and going down the road. Then you've got to forgive them, or you've got to harbor that. Or you go talk to one of your work associates and say, you know what, I can't stand our boss. Man, I hate this guy. Or I can't, all those kind of things. And what have you done? You've just impacted and you've just compacted something that was already there. And the devil says, I can use that. I'll store that away. We don't give him that advantage. Let it go. And release this. And don't give the devil advantages in your life. Don't tell him your business. Keep it between you and God. God bless you. Have a great day.